Good afternoon, everybody. With the wonderful the thing that I just totally cut you guys out of. You they didn't hear that last little bit. Oh my God, I messed up OBS again. Panic. OBS did OBS did a thing. It always be doing a thing. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. D&D the panicking. Yeah, everything I do is just constant panicking. That's how I roll around these parts. So welcome back to everybody who's joining us once again. We are here for another wonderful episode of Court of the Shattered Kings. This is episode 2. Who knew we'd actually make it episode 2? I did not kill the party last week. Yeah, this is I believe. Okay. Sorry, I just immediately the server disconnects. This episode is called In the Court of Kings, and before we get into anything else, let's run down the list of people over here. So let's again start at the top of the list over on the other side of the screen for me. I believe that's Mirabelle at the top there. Oh, one, just a second. So, um, just like the very, 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 very first episode of Let the World Burn Away. Guess who is currently who screwed up the sound again?
Oh,
All right.
no.
Okay, there you go. Y'all can talk now. You can actually be heard.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hi. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes. So let's start that again with Mirabelle there at the top.
Good. Yes. Hi. My name is Ray, and I play Mirabelle, the party wizard and oracle, overall weirdo. Mirabelle. Yes.
And let's move down a spot to the stick in the mud character, the Paladin.
Wow, okay. Hi. My name is Bex. I'm going to be playing Rowan, your paladin, who's maybe a little bit of a stick in the mud, but only because it's a class feature, and tomorrow is my birthday.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's the
Day.
end of the month.
Ew.
It will be
Oh,
the 11th anniversary of my 21st birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
All
Oh,
right.
nice. See what you did there. I see what you did there. We catch on to this.
I don't
Yeah,
appreciate you
please.
making me do math. I don't. Thank you.
We
I don't
catch these in
appreciate
that
Okay.
ballpark.
Yeah.
We catch these in this ballpark. You know what I'm saying? I took algebra.
And
That's okay.
next up is
Let's
our
hear this shit.
lovely giant person.
Hello there. How you doing?
Don't you start this shit.
Don't.
Me, Peter Falk, playing Big Tex. Was also playing Hummingbird.
Oh, void.
This is assault.
Oh.
A lovable, cartoonistic barbarian. Gee.
My wife.
My wife, she kept telling me that I should throw in the Peter Falk impression, and I wouldn't you know it, I'm here doing it again.
Oh, we are off
Good to
a
see you,
great start.
Columbo.
We are off to a
Great,
great
good to
start.
be here, Neil.
And last but not least, our resident bard.
Hello, Cocoa Butter Boobay. I am the Neo Soul God. And I will be playing Marifa, the bard. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, as it tends to be. And as always, I am the GM Ryan. This is my position. Actually, not always something I'll talk about later. But
Oh?
yeah. Let's get back into playing. And let's start with a recap. Okay. Who can tell me what's going on so that I don't have to stress my already stressed brain?
We got hired for a job to go explore some ruins, and we are in the process of exploring them.
Wow, that is a very succinct.
End recap.
That is a very
The
succinct
end.
Cut.
Listen.
Left out a few details, but that's the gist of it. All right.
We
So-
met Jorin and Bach. We got hired to go into these ruins to clear them out for the archaeologists and scientists who are interested in uncovering this deep history. We made it in. We discovered there is a weird crack, I guess, into the Feywild where a bunch of creatures come through that were formerly worshipped by this culture. We made it in. We crossed a very rickety bridge by going completely around it and fought a bunch of weird twisted fey creatures, and here we are.
Yes, who this time actually have their proper name and totally not the name from another intellectual property whatsoever. I have given them their appropriate names this time. All right, let's move the view to where you folks were last time. Let's preload that and then activate. All right, so y'all should get a view of where you were last time, right?
Yes.
All right.
I
We'll put that music on for that area while I finish setting up the map. So, before you see, as opposed to the rather large buildings that you were expecting, sorry, I was trying to copy and paste your tokens over in the rough positions that they're in. All right. There we go, preloaded, and we'll move you over to this scene here. You see something that is perhaps a little bit more your scale. A little bit more your size. Though this building before you is still large, it is built into the side of a cliff ahead of you. It juts out from it. It looks old. That would probably be the best way to say it. And yeah, this appears to be the ruins that you were hired to come and secure and investigate. So, shall we investigate?
We shall.
Of course. That's what we were here for.
All
I'll
right.
say, is this the place?
I think so.
I believe so.
Smells like dust. Let's go.
All right. So hold one quick second. I do have a couple quick things to just quickly mention. I have made a few small changes to the tools. As I said, I pointed out your bars already to you guys. If you click on your basic controls and go down, you'll see there's a little calendar thingy you can click on now. That is set up with the...
Calendar?
Yeah, it says, I think, yeah, it's a calendar. And it will give
I
you...
see it.
Yeah, it'll give you, the calendar,
Oh, I
basically.
see.
Oh, shit. Would you look at that?
Which is set up to in-game time. I'm keeping track of events as they occur. So
Neat.
you can see the notes marked on there, and you can see the current date, which is that circle. Additionally,
Is it the 24th?
yes, yep, it is, of Rain Touch, which is, if I recall correctly, the equivalent of April.
Mm.
Additionally, on the left-hand side, you should see, just a second, I'm trying to recall which one it is. There's a little pen icon that should say quest log. And you have, well, a quest log. Let me just open that so the stream can see what your quest log looks like. It will basically contain the information that you need for whatever quest you happen to be on at the moment, and your rewards as listed.
This is amazing.
Yeah,
That's
this
cool.
is this is pretty lit. All right, so all side quests need to be done so we can go stomp the BBEG. Done.
Yep.
That is
Good.
that is the outcome here. It's not set up at the moment, but some quests you will be able to edit the information on yourselves, because I will not be telling you necessarily everything about this. So you'll kind of have to keep track on your own. There was one other thing that I cannot recall off the top of my head that I added in. If I cannot recall it, it is therefore not important. All right, please continue on.
Okay. Rowan is going to walk a little bit ahead of the party because she can see.
So now we hold.
Or, Hummingbird
can
can
you
do
dodge?
Hummingbird.
Can you dodge traps if they were to go off?
No, but I might have a better chance of seeing them coming.
Dear
And-
gods.
As you
Damn.
step into this that is what is a courtyard. These creatures come skittering up over.
Would you look at that?
Good
It's like
job
none
dodging.
of us were able to see it.
They come skittering up. Well, in this case, they literally come crawling up over the walls. You're still in kind of a courtyard. You're not in the building yet. The main entrance is above these stairs in front of you.
Oh,
So-
can I roll my portents really quick?
Yes, that is something we forgot to do. Please roll your portents. Those may be important. So you have
Oh no,
Damn
it
it,
just added
Ryan.
them together.
So if you click on that 13, it'll show the individual rolls.
Okay.
So you have a 3 and a 10.
Ooh.
And I do believe those can be used for anything. And if you would all like
Yeah.
to roll me your initiatives, please.
But of course.
Those are not.
Creative.
Those are.
Hmm?
They don't have their correct names.
Oh, oh well.
They are legally distinct enemies called crypt-childs.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Legally distinct crypt
Yes. Yes.
child. Not many of those in the wild.
There are.
Is initiative on the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, should be. It is under.
Checks probably. No, not there.
Conditions.
Utility.
Yeah, utility.
First one under
Thank
utility.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Boom.
Hummingbird.
Yeah.
Wow,
So-
Hummingbird legend.
All right. Let's begin the combat.
Did mine pop? I don't
Yours
see
did
mine.
not pop up. That's weird. I can roll it for you. There you go. So
There we go.
you will be going after.
God damn.
All right, Hummingbird, you're up. But first, before. Oh wow! It would help if I had the. There you go. All right,
Ooh.
I see.
it's all yours, Hummingbird.
Real quick, Ryan. Also, just to let you know, my initiative does not have my jack of all trades on it.
Okay, just okay. We'll do Hummingbird. I'll see if I can fix it for next round.
Heard.
Let me go.
Okay, cool. I walk over here and then I hit him.
Hit it hard.
That's so good.
Do.
Does Jack of all trades
11.
add to initiative? It's half your proficiency bonus to anything you're not proficient with.
Well, we can give it a second.
Yeah.
It's fine.
All right, so that 11 is a hit. Please roll me damage.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
13.
That is
Big boys.
that is a splattered creature.
I'm glad you went for the fuck off axe, man.
Yeah, me too.
All right,
Me too.
Let's remove him from the list.
Yeah, Hummingbird's nose is going to remain very red. He doesn't look pissed. He just kind of like, oh, cool, and then like cuts it in half again. You're quickly figuring out that Hummingbird's like one move that he has really well down is just chop forward vertically.
There's anything different?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Gravity
Mifa.
does most of the work too. Me.
I mean,
Okay,
the
so
muscles do.
so I will say that my magic's becoming a bit weak, so I just pull the bow back and stop at this guy over here. I don't know if that.
Reminder.
Oh,
The
it's X.
Yep. All right.
X. This guy.
All right. The more bulky looking one that looks similar to the one that almost gave Hummingbird a death last time.
Damn.
Get fucked.
All right, just roll me damage. All right.
Get fucked.
Fucked. Get fucked. 10 damage.
All right, that's a pretty solid hit, but he's still up. He does not seem happy about that whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't. Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't. Fucker. I will also bonus action give.
Oh no!
Inspiration.
That is enough to outright kill him. Never mind.
Get fucked, nerd. And I'll go ahead
Get
and.
wrecked, boat.
Wow.
Where's the initiative order? Where can I pull that up at?
The fist. If you click on.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'll give inspiration to Mirabelle.
All right,
Thank you.
Inspiration to Mirabelle.
All right, let's remove him from the combat. All right. Mirabelle, it is your turn.
Mirabelle is going to move right over here, and I believe I would like them to make dexterity saving throws
For
burning hands.
Let's go.
of course.
So it should catch both of these guys.
Yeah. That's a fail.
No.
That's a pass. All right.
All right.
So
So the one that failed is going to take 18 damage, and the one that passed is going to take 9.
okay. So here's the thing. Next time, I am totally gonna have to up the difficulty of these combats. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Mirabelle?
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay. All right.
You think you're okay?
I think Mirabelle saw that coming.
Oops.
Dear God, I love it so much.
Oh, this is.
They didn't have long lifelines.
All right, let's clear those out.
Like all things in life, they were doomed to die.
Why does it
Like Nietzsche said, God is dead, and I killed him.
Why does it keep moving to? All right, so finally, one of them gets to attack. Whew. I feel better now because at least I'll get to do some damage.
Oh no.
5, 10, runs up.
My hubris!
Yeah.
My 6 hit points!
If it isn't the consequences of my actions.
When will you learn? When will you learn?
Consequences. It would help if this was on his bar.
My AC is 15 right now because I did cast Mage Armor earlier, but
Yes, you did. Be nice. Oh, apparently. All right, I'm gonna have to work on this for NPCs. So that's a hit.
oh, it sure is.
That's only 3 damage though.
Half your
Not
health.
good. Yeah, legitimately.
I mean, conveniently
Pretty
you leveled up, so
much.
your health went up. So
It's true.
yeah, if you click on your token and then hover over that 3, there's a couple of things that show up. The first one will apply it to your damage, to your health.
Oh, you good there, Mirabelle? You don't have 25 HP? Ow. Damn, dude.
That is.
Damn, damn, dude.
Rowan,
Yeah, Jesus, okay. Uh,
your friends have
Rowan.
just obliterated everything around you except for one, who seems to have injured one of your friends.
beat,
Slightly.
beat, here I come rolling ones. um, how do I do this now? 15 hits.
That's a hit. Yeah, please roll me damage. Why am I?
8.
Yep. Why do I even try?
Like
That's a dead enemy.
Rowan watches all of this happen, winces a little bit, and it hits Mirabelle, and just walks up behind it and just slides her rapier
That's
into its eye
fucking hilarious.
socket.
That's so funny.
All right.
Like
So
we
with
all
those-
simultaneously went, oh, targets, and then just
That's kind of how.
delete.
All right then. Please continue your exploration. The stairs rise in front of you. This is where the edge of the building is, above you. The architecture is unfamiliar to you. But it's, again... Oh, sorry, and combat. Yeah, you guys get some experience. It is not something you're familiar with, but the scale is smaller than you expected, considering you were sent to explore giant ruins. This is more your scale.
I don't want to waste the dive inspiration that Marifa gave me, so could I roll an investigation as to see if there are any clues to be gathered as far as why it's our scale and not giants? What's with that?
In your case, roll me history. In that
History.
case. Yes.
And then it's a d6 for inspiration?
Yes, it is.
Huh?
Oh no. I accidentally rolled 2. No, stop. Just one, please. Oh, good.
So you want to. Oh, cool.
That'd be an 11.
You're not sure why these particular buildings would have been closer to your scale, but you do know that after the giant kingdom fell, a number of human and other small creature kingdoms did arise in this area.
Ah, okay. So they kind of built their buildings on the ruins of giants' buildings. Okay.
These were some tiny giants, dude. Nice.
I believe they are
Tiny
remnants
giants.
of post giant.
For tiny.
Mhm.
I'm just fucking with you. I know the difference.
All right.
I got you there.
That was
I got you
that
there.
was
Pause there again.
that
Gotcha.
was a funny joke.
Hey,
Oh,
Rowan,
Hummingbird.
Rowan, get back.
Okay.
Y'all get back
Funny
where you were. Y'all get
joke.
back where you were.
No! You're not my
Dude, go
dad. You
back.
can't tell me what
Do
to
it.
do.
Y'all get back where you were.
Haha, I'm in the wall. Haha. I'm in the boulder now, Ryan.
Hummingbird's
can't-
got
No,
speed run
Ryan.
strats.
Y'all
Fuck.
get back where you were. All right. And as you come in having your discussion about the size of this construct, a couple more of those creatures clamber out of holes in the wall, and I expect this will go about as well as last time, but let's see if they can do any better. Would you like to roll initiative for me again? As I said, this is more of a combat-focused
God
episode,
damn it.
but you're all like you're just blasting through my combats at this point, so there might be some extra time for exposition towards the end.
Ooh.
Neat. Also, Ryan, Jack of all trades is added to initiative because it is considered a skill.
Oh yes, it is.
then it should be added because I clicked the thing to automatically add everything.
Okay. Oh no, it's there. I see it now. It wasn't on the last roll I did though.
Yeah, because I added the. I forgot to click the feat for the. There's a click box I have to add that adds it to everything on the character sheet.
Cool.
That it's supposed
Yeah,
to
it's
be
there
on.
now. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Ugh.
Cool. The enemy-
Legally distinct necker warrior. I see you yet again.
You.
That's right. I
That-
know your true name.
That is a crypt child. He comes charging forward because it's totally his turn. It is totally his turn. Come on. Whatever. And he is going to attack. He doesn't have. Sorry, I'm a little frustrated because it doesn't show the attacks for the NPCs. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
All right. He does 8 points of damage to you. Wow. This is.
Oh my god. Wow.
Hey, that's a third of your health. Come on. That is.
Dude.
Wow.
Third?
Are you
That is
alright?
impressive.
Is it?
Is it so?
All right,
Is it-
Hummingbird. Come on, Hummingbird.
I am. Try to hit him.
All right. I know you're a barbarian. There's not a whole lot for you to do right now, except
Does an 11 hit?
swing and a miss in this case. This one is a
That's
little.
my
This one
bonus.
is a
Wait,
little more agile than the others you faced, perhaps.
can I go into a rage as a bonus action?
Is it a bonus action? That's a good question. I believe
It
so.
Bonus
is.
action.
It is a bonus action, my dude.
Yeah, it is.
Hummingbird's first rage.
Let's go, buddy. What is it? What does your rage look like? I'm so curious.
So as soon as Hummingbird gets hit, I guess like it's a slash across his chest and it kind of nicks his dress.
Oh,
And
no.
Hummingbird goes like, "Oh no!" And then
Mother will kill me.
he like, what's the word for? God, it seems like blood like mists out of his nose, as like he snorts it out, and it kind of paints his and the Necker warrior's face as veins just burst, like it's not that they burst, it's just that they begin pulsating across his entire body, and his eyes and just all of his facial features just get a bit more like taut, as it seems like his facial muscles are included in the pulsing muscle spasm.
God,
Oh,
he's so vascular.
So basically,
Oh, and
what I'm thinking he's doing. Go ahead.
oh, and he like lets like the great axe like fall down to where you didn't notice it before, but at the end of his great axe is like this doorknob kind of thing. It looks like it was like specifically made for him to hold like a ball, and he just begins hitting the back of the great axe against the ground, kind of revving himself up, it seems.
Okay. What would being in a rage give you? So let's click your rage button. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot.
I have advantage on strength checks. When I make a melee attack, I add 2 to my damage. I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay. All right. Okay. I just want to make sure that wouldn't affect if it would affect your attack in any way.
You do have reckless attack now at level 2, so you
That's
You
true.
do.
But I don't. Oh yeah, that's true. But I already took my attack action. That's my turn.
Okay. So, Marifa, you have a bunch of targets present for you. Also, I posted what I imagine Hummingbird looks like over in the Discord channel. So.
Let me go check that
Oh
out.
my god, I'm so excited.
Okay, I went to go look at it. It's like, oh, let me take my turn first. I will look at. Take a look at. Hummingbird and say, "Looks like he has that one in hand." And I'm gonna try to shoot
So
this
you-
one here, Ryan.
You do not have line of sight to that one yet.
I don't have line of sight on that one.
Yeah, there
Okay.
is a wall that goes around that corner. It's just
Oh, okay.
For the purposes of being able to see these spaces, I didn't put the wall on.
Okay, so this is one right here, right? There's one right
Yes.
here.
Yeah, and you do have
Okay.
line of sight on it.
Okay,
This one
yeah,
is
I'll
tucked
just
like right against the corner. This guy's like out in the middle of the hall.
I'll
like-
shoot that one on Hummingbird's flank.
Okay. Yeah,
Boop.
that's a hit. Please roll me damage, and you know. Oh.
4.
All right. That's a solid hit, but he's still alive.
Okay, and how many? I've used 2. I know I used 1 inspiration last session.
Yeah, and you used one.
Well,
this one.
and I used 1 this one, so I will. I will give bardic inspiration to Rowan.
I still have it from last session. I didn't use it.
Oh, do they stay? I thought they only lasted a certain amount of time.
For 10 minutes.
Oh
yeah,
shit! It's definitely not been that long, has it?
It's depends. Which fight was it that you gave it last time?
It was
The last
second
fight.
one. Yeah,
Yeah. If it was the very last fight, then yes, you still have it.
Okay.
I'll be sure
Never
to
mind.
use it forthwith.
I'll just chill. I'm good.
All right. Okay. It is actually this guy's turn back here. Another one of the creatures comes bounding along the corridor, but not quite far enough to reach anybody. Mirabelle.
An
Also-
old favorite is this one right here. I would like to have him make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Also, if you did not notice, if you go to your combat tracker, you'll see that it actually marks the bloodied status on any creatures that are under half health automatically.
Delightful.
Yes.
It's also got the rage symbol under Hummingbird. That's cute.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a fail. Please roll me damage.
9,
Whoa.
because it's missing hit points.
That is a dead, legally distinct crypt child.
Oh. Return to the copyright.
From
That's
which you gave.
All right. Mirabelle, is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
No, I think that'll be it for Mirabelle.
All right.
Actually, she'll move here.
Okay. Rowan.
Okay. Rowan is going to sidle on up here.
Yes.
Give me a sec.
Yes. Yes. Maybe these creatures can actually do what they're good at.
Oh, I know what this is. I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay. Please to be rolling me an attack roll.
One moment, please. Hey!
Please to be rolling me damage. This creature's dead. You roll.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a dead creature. Even if
it's dead.
Even if
Well
you know,
done.
you rolled the lowest possible damage on your main hit.
Yeah, that's how that happens sometimes.
Still
Alright.
dead.
That's
Still
cool.
dead.
Still
dead.
did.
Dead. Yeah, dead is dead. Is there anything
Dead
else
is
you'd
dead
like
is
to
dead.
do, Rowan?
Nope.
All right. It is the legally distinct Cryptod Warrior's turn.
It was me trying to use my bardic inspiration, but the dice said, "No, you don't need that. You hang on."
Nah, you don't need that.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I don't need that.
Don't
All
even
right.
think about
He's gonna take another. Actually, you know what? It's gonna go boop right through there.
They can do that.
Yes, because you can move on the angles.
Oh, that's right. I'm stupid. Don't mind me.
And he's gonna take a swing at the big guy again, which is a hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's 5 points of damage.
Oof.
Yes. So if you on the bar, one of them says take half damage.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, whatever.
Okay. All right, it's applied. Yeah, Hummingbird. You are hurting and you're enraged.
I
That
hit
was
him.
not cool. Yes, please smash him
No.
hard.
Prepare to die.
13
That
doesn't
is-
hit.
That is a hit.
Oh, wait, can I do... Oh.
Yep.
Could I do Reckless?
You could.
Go crit fishing.
That
Oh.
Really?
Oh, well.
pick one and click damage. All right.
Ooh.
God damn.
That's still solid, man. Whoa.
That is adding your +2 for damage as well.
It
For
is?
your rage. Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's solid damage because you cleave the damn thing in half in your rage.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Hummingbird, like, taps it on the ground, like, from, like, the
Oh, no.
doorknob, and just with one hand, just swipes up the axe diagonally just from that grip.
Oh no, that poor guy.
Um,
Oh.
It looks just very, like, nonchalant of, like, a diagonal swipe to the left. And it just cleaves off its
Neat.
head. And he just cleaves off its head.
And you know, because my combats are not enough for you. That is the end of combat.
I kick it off the edge.
And-
There are walls there. They're just cut off.
Don't kick it.
I mean, I
just
guess I could
kinda-
actually stop the combat so that y'all can move properly.
I walk up to Hummingbird and say, That was incredible. Are you all right?
Are you alright, Mr. Hummingbird?
He says in bear, I'm so sorry, I can't talk to you right now.
This is what happens when I.
I
let the
wish I
barbarian
could.
be able to speak.
he like he
Mirabelle,
makes
go ahead.
he just makes hand gestures of like kind of middle of the road, but like I can do it. But it's all very odd because his like facial features are like and like just overall like body are like highly flexed. So you can just like barely see like the glowing green of his eyes like through very squinted and puffy red features.
Reaches out and like taps his wrist to message him like, are you alright? Can you sync?
I am fine, he says in bear to you through message, but you understand it.
It's a pretty big guy.
If you have any healing, that would be nice.
can
I'm
I
kind of
insight
unkillable right
to
now.
see if he is to see if Mirabelle can understand bear.
Oh my
You know what?
god.
Yeah, just roll me a straight
Insight?
yeah, we'll go with insight on this one. That's a good one.
Okay. Oh, I wish I would have kept my inspiration.
You
It's a
don't
16.
necessarily understand exactly what he's saying, but you kind of get the emotional gist of it.
I
I
think he's
will-
alright, but would perhaps like some healing if you have any, Marifa?
Yes, I have a bit. This will be the last of my magics. So, hold still.
Then the
And I
true
say-
fight begins.
And I say to him, first of all, I'm going to bardically inspire you.
Okay.
I say, I say to you, and your wounds sealed. And I cast Healing Word on you, and you will now be able to add a d6 of healing to that roll because of Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. Thank you, Tasha.
Tasha, you and your power creep.
Here you go, buddy.
Cool.
First level Healing Word. Big numbers, big numbers. Fuck.
I'll roll the d6.
No.
Roll. 6.
Oh, okay. That's 11 back to you, buddy.
All right, that's pretty good. It's pretty good.
And he walks forward.
I look at Mirabelle and say, "What the hell was that?"
Believe he is some kind of wild creature. I'm not sure though.
So
Fair enough.
I do think that will be you be out of combat long enough that your rage starts to subside.
Okay.
Just a
Whoa.
little. Yeah. You regain your senses.
There is a library up ahead.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, cool
I will
books.
say that I'll like Rowan will peek her. She'll
Mirabelle
just
sprints.
peek around the corner and go, "Oh, I think that's a library."
Yeah, and I follow right
And you-
behind Mirabelle.
You just feel a wind as Mirabelle sprints past you.
And as you are walking
Be
down these
careful.
corridors, there are other corridors that branch off. Some of them are filled with debris, some of them have locked doors. And as you come into this, what is clearly a library, there are far more bookcases that I am able to show here. They line the walls, but as you approach each bookcase, the books are old and moldy, and in many cases falling apart.
Ugh,
Not well kept.
what a
Not well
shame.
latest.
Shame indeed.
It looks as if perhaps this place has not been well taken care of over the years.
I mean, Mirabelle would like
Fucking
to.
legally distinct not neckers. Those motherfuckers. Crib
Mirabelle would
child.
like to try and flip through one of these books and see if she can get like a gist of what all was stored inside of this library.
Okay.
I would like to do the same.
Can you, each of you just roll me a flat d20, please?
A flat
Don't mind,
D20.
don't mind if I do, Chief.
5.
Okay.
Let's see what D12. It's not that.
All right. Both of you, as you pick books up off the shelves, they actually disintegrate in your hands.
Oh my
The-
god.
The books you've picked up, ancient and probably not well preserved.
I say, I walk back over toward Mirabelle and say, so I can't even pick up these books. Do you happen to be able to conjure a mage hand? Your
Yes,
magics.
yes. That is what I was thinking of. And Mirabelle's gonna try and carefully mage hand like the sturdiest book she can find to see if she can like magically bind it together.
All right, so thank you for doing the one trigger that I needed in this room.
No.
Oh, no.
You,
Oh
as you-
god.
as you call upon your magic, you see these black tar-like shapes begin to descend from bookshelves across the room,
Oh hell no.
The
including
fucking silence in the library.
including
It is the silence.
including in your case, Mirabelle, right in front of you.
Oh no.
Please roll me initiative once more.
Ah!
Count the shadows, everybody.
For real.
Wilp.
All right.
Come on, baby.
My god, this music.
Wow, that's a fucking one.
Rolling
Hummingbirds-
bad today,
Hummingbirds have
gang.
no use for books.
I am rolling incredible, gang.
Can we talk about the fact that you've rolled top initiative 3 times now? Big man is not playing the bullshit.
Yeah, Hummingbird, it's all yours. You're not sure what these things are, but they're these black, small masses that have melted down from several bookshelves around the room, including immediately adjacent to one of your friends.
Let's see if you bleed.
Okay.
Yeah. I rush over to the shadow in front of Mirabelle. I look sadly at the bookcase to the left, and I wince. And as I swing the great axe wildly at the shadow.
No,
Not the books.
not the bookcase.
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
That that's a
21.
hit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That
14.
Holy crap, dude.
this thing, your axe cuts into it, taking several books, and the black form splits apart as liquid and splatters inside the bookshelf as you have managed to cut it before it even left the shelf. Oh, I guess I should probably begin combat.
Hummingbird is like Shaq in the paint. It's so great.
Yeah.
Just dunking,
Now-
just slamming it down.
To be fair, this is probably
Love
the
barbarian.
easiest of the fights because I was expecting the other fights to tax you a little bit more.
Well, I ain't got no spell
No.
slots, Chief, so you got me.
Yes.
No, that's
yes.
that's a good thing.
Okay.
It only hurt the wizard and the meat shield.
All right, Hummingbird. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm good.
Okay. It is the first
Let's go crazy.
of these creatures' turns, and it moves across the floor like a puddle of something, leaving a black smeared trail behind it.
I hate this.
Ew, 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 ew.
And
They bleed.
as
They
it
can die.
approaches Rowan, it
Yo.
sort of splatters up into the air and slaps at you with a tentacle-like shape of material. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
Okay, then. That is all it can do. This one, let me make sure I'm on the right one. Yep. It slabbers its way across, also towards Rowan, because Rowan is the only one within range. Let's face this at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this one kind of tries to reach for your legs. A 12 does
Nope.
not hit.
A 12 does
All
not
right.
hit.
Which one is this one? It's the guy in the far back corner of the room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just enough to get within range.
Oh my
Dear
god.
God, these things are hauling ass to get.
And also slaps with its inky tentacle at the Paladin. And again, totally misses because apparently I can't roll, unlike some other people in this group.
Aha!
Rowan, you have been attacked by 3 of these creatures and not been hit by one of them.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
I will. I guess I'll take a swing at this one here.
All right, roll me damage. Roll me attack, not damage. That's a hit.
Okay.
Please roll me damage. That is damage.
Damn.
You slash at the thing, and as your sword hits it, it again explodes into like a puddle of black substance.
And then I'll take an attack of opportunity to do this, I know, but that's fine. I'm just gonna move over here so I'm
Okay, so this one
I'm-
takes a...
kind of trying to interpose myself between the blobs and Marifa a little bit.
It's okay, it doesn't hit anyway. Corsair attacking the Paladin with 17 AC.
Yep.
Mirabelle, can you please roll me Arcana with advantage?
Oh, don't mind if I do. Let me advantage.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
That's a nat 20.
Whoa.
So, you recognize these creatures almost immediately, seeing their appearance and the way they have splattered. These are called Inklings, and they are something you have been warned about in the past. They are a magical creature which are made of something that's very similar to ink, and they hunt out and seek magic and knowledge and absorb it into themselves. They are a danger to pretty much every wizard's spellbook.
Mirabelle does a small little like and hides behind Hummingbird and throws a dagger.
Yoink.
Terrifying. Am I supposed to be afraid of them?
Which one is that at?
Oh, sorry. This guy right here.
Okay, and it should be a range, not a melee, I think.
Oops.
So let me just double check if those numbers, that number's right anyway. Yeah, that number's right. So that's a hit. So you throw your dagger. Can you roll me damage? It doesn't, did not.
Yeah. It's all good. It's just a D4 plus 2. So.
3 points of damage. That's
Yes.
fine. That is fine. Some of the ink splatters off the one that you as your dagger hits it and like clatters across the floor.
Marifa, they eat magic. They ate all these spell books.
Oh. Oh, they'd have to die then.
Okay. And
Oh,
speaking
don't
of-
let them touch me.
Speaking of,
Ooh.
I'm
Marifa,
not sure about that, but probably just a good principle, yes.
Yeah, I think
Ooh,
that's
book?
probably just a good idea in general.
I was
speaking
saying
of
that
Marifa,
because
it's
I
all
have
yours.
I have a spell book.
Oh.
Oh, I don't have one, so I'm fine. Oh, okay. So I tap Rowan on the shoulder and
Yep.
say thank you and move back towards the group, and I will I'll see if magic works on these things, and I cast vicious mockery on this one here, that one here.
That one. Okay.
Yep.
One moment. I just want to check something. Vicious Mockery is a save, correct?
It is a save.
Okay, can you please click the thing so that it shows up for me? All right. That is a pass.
That is a pass.
It doesn't seem to care about whatever insults you have given it.
What is the insult, though?
That is a good question.
Hey, look at me, bitch.
You fucker. You motherfucker.
You motherfucker.
I will rain down hellfire upon you.
Hellfire upon you.
Then I mosey on back toward, like, to take cover behind this bookcase.
All right.
And that's it for me.
Other Inkling's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just gets within range. Come
Are
on.
you serious?
Come on.
This is bullying.
No.
Doesn't
Nope,
matter.
not gonna do it.
No.
All
Not
right.
gonna do it.
No.
Hummingbird. It is your turn.
Shack in the paint.
And I picked the offensive fighting style. I could have picked defender and just been a real pain in your ass.
I also think at this point you have your shield equipped as well still.
I do. Yeah.
Yes, which is, so your offensive fighting style doesn't do anything right now.
Yes,
Since
it does.
I am flanking him, do
It shouldn't if you have your shield.
I think it's just a one-handed weapon. Hang on.
Oh,
It counts
there's
as
one other. How dare you
D&D
fight-
Beyond count. D&D Beyond says it's
How
valid,
dare
man.
All right.
Haha.
Please roll your attack and point at which one you are trying to kill.
this one because I'm
Alright.
trying to flank him and get advantage.
All right, roll with advantage. Fish for them crits.
It's a 9.
So if you hover
14.
if you hover over the 9, there's a plus button you can
Yeah.
click. That'll
Okay.
that will let you roll with
Oh,
advantage.
right, yeah.
As well. That 14, however, hits. So please roll damage on it.
Ha! 6.
All right, that's some damage. You do some damage to it. I'm not sure how you see that it's bloodied, but it is in fact bloodied by your you hacking off a sizable chunk of the ink that it is composed of, I suppose. Would you like to do
I can
anything
teach you
else?
fear. I just say that to it. I can teach you fear, something you cannot learn in books.
It gurgles in response.
I see, a fellow wordsmith.
Alright, it is this injured one here's turn. Seeing this new threat, it is going to take a swing at it because it's already done terrible against Paladin.
Fuck off. I was gonna say choose your target carefully. You chose poorly.
He did choose poorly. It is the other Inkling back here's turn. It is going to.
What will you do?
It's going to move over here through that very careful path that I made sure did not intersect with anybody's attack of opportunity path. Unfortunately, it is going to have to attack Rowan as well.
It technically gets advantage because it's flanking me
Thank you.
with the bloodied
Not
one.
that it matters.
Not that it matters. Fair's fair.
The poor guy.
Rowan, it's all yours.
Yep. Is it now? Okay, I'm going to attack the one that just attacked me.
All right.
And yeah, I double checked the wording on the feet. It says no other weapons, and my shield is not
Yeah.
a weapon.
Yes, I took a roll damage. Just roll damage. Can you folks hear the defeat in my voice at this point?
Yes.
No, not at all. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
yeah.
You sound fine.
Delicious. I'm eating it
Yeah.
up.
Like music in my fucking
I
ears.
would
You
like
gonna, you gonna cry?
point
Put
out
that
here,
shit on a
Gonna-
baked tater.
You gonna
this
cry?
was meant
Maybe
to
piss
be
your
the easy
pants?
combat,
Maybe shit and
and
cum a
this is the
little?
combat that
Ryan.
you've had the most trouble with so far. The one
Oh yeah,
that was
the
meant to be
most
easiest.
trouble.
It's true. We did one round
As
them.
I
That's
splatter,
true.
as I
Wait
splatter Crypt Child
on.
guts against the wall, and they scatter my guts against the wall.
One
Mirabelle's.
second here.
Oh no.
No, I don't. Wait, no, I don't. We have to rest to get our level 2 spell slots, eh?
No, I was able to use my level 1. I
Yeah,
was able to use my
Oh,
level 2,
okay.
level 1 slot.
Yeah, I probably
Okay.
just didn't set it up for you properly.
Well, you know what? In that case, I now have 2 level 1 spell slots, so I'm just gonna finish this fucking job here.
Oh no.
And do another
God
3
damn it.
radiant damage to it.
To this one back here?
Yeah, the one that I attacked.
Why not?
For a
Why
total
not?
of 10.
Why not? That's perfectly fine. You you splatter that Inkling all over the place, and did that remove one of your spell slots? It did not, so I got to do that for you.
Yeah.
All right then.
Because Foundry's being a brat about it, I have 1 more.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, use a spell slot. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I don't actually. Yeah, I'm not. I don't keep track of using that. I keep track of it using your spell slots. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Mirabelle.
We are going to toss the dead on this one right here.
Okay.
You did.
Ugh.
It don't care.
Ugh.
the Inkling does not care.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Oh, is it too late to use one of my portents?
No.
You can still use it because I believe the portent can be used after the roll. Let me just double check.
I've played
no, you
with
must
some.
you must
yeah.
choose to do so before the roll.
Ugh. Next time I should have done it. Oh well. That's it for me then.
Okay. Marifa.
Okay.
It's all yours. There are 2
Well,
Inklings remaining.
I'm gonna pop out from cover and take a shot at this one.
Okay. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
You just barely managed to miss Rowan in the process of taking the shot.
Careful.
Sorry. And I'm just gonna stay put.
Okay. All right. It is the wounded Inkling's turn. It did not like the insult that big guy gave it last turn, and it's going to try to lash out.
Oh,
Woof.
Okay, guys, I'm done as a DM. Yeah. All right.
Here. You
This
take over
is-
Rowan. I'll be the DM. It'll be fine.
All right. Hummingbird, please, it is your go. Please
it's
just
the
put
one
these
that I
creatures-
insulted.
Just put it out of its misery. Please put me out of my misery at this point.
Oh no.
Yep,
You
that's a
did
hit.
not learn. That's a
Yeah.
crit.
Oh.
That's a just roll damage. Come on, just roll the damage.
Cleave?
For me.
Cleave roll?
Do it.
Cleave?
Do it.
Cleave?
If you
Oh.
hover over and hit the plus, it'll roll a crit.
Well,
Let's go.
Yep. Yeah. That is how do you kill this thing?
yeah. Hummingbird just kind of like, oh god, yeah. He takes the axe, like grabbing. In my mind, a great axe just looks like a really big normal axe. It doesn't have like the double sides or anything like that. He just takes the back of like the axe head and like the other hand of the handle, and then just guillotine chops down, with the axe part onto the Inkling.
It
Cool.
splatters all over you as you obliterate it from existence. Would you
The
like to do
ink on
anything
him like
else on your
oil.
turn? It smells the creature's remains.
Ooh.
Move right here. Oh, where would I be able to flank it? Right here or right here?
Right where you were is flanking. If you move
Okay.
over.
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah.
I give a
Okay.
thumbs up to Rowan.
It
Give
is
one back.
It is this thing's turn, and I'm trying to decide who would it be more likely to attack.
I think it should try and attack me or Marifa.
It is
Yeah,
going
it
to
should
tr-
try
is
to
going-
it should try to make its way over to us.
It's going to try to attack Rowan because Rowan used divine magic. Not quite the same, but still magic in a sense. Fucking finally.
Oh no!
Wow. Wow. Well done, you silly thing, you.
I'm finally proud.
It doesn't actually do anything except do some damage as it splatters you with ink as it smacks you hard. Okay. Rowan, it is your turn.
I'm gonna hit it back.
I got to hit you once. That's a hit.
Rowan got hit and now has like a really sick stick and poke.
That's okay.
I'm gonna smite it
Oh, you
again.
could have tried to
Yeah,
crit.
you fish for the crit. I mean, if
For
you
the
want.
crit,
Oh,
if you
can I?
like.
if you wish.
Yeah,
Yes.
'cause
I'm
We have
flanking.
advantage from
Oh,
flanking.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
All right, smite it again. Use
Oh
your
well.
use your remaining spell slot on it.
God damn.
Whoa,
Jesus
whoa,
Christ.
whoa.
Literally.
That's what we call in the business overkill.
Mhm.
Because it literally
Well,
had
this is-
one hit. It had one hit point left.
Oh well, whatever. When this is over, remind me to tell you about my other game's house rule for crits because it makes paladins the stupidest thing on the planet.
Oh no.
Well, that's over.
Are the books okay? Mirabelle starts
That
mage
I
handing
get.
books.
Not.
And all right, so give me another d20 roll, please. The d20 is not to actually pick the book out carefully. It's to which book you're selecting.
15.
In your case, you do manage to very gently pull a book out of the case, and it holds together.
I'd like to read the book. I'd like to roll to read.
Roll to read.
It is. Oh,
Wow.
Actually, you know what? Let me take a look at your character sheet for a second. It is in a language you do not actually understand.
Do I recognize what language it is?
Not directly, but it uses a script very similar to Elvish. You recognize the occasional letter here and there, or what you think might be. You think you might recognize them. Oh my God.
Hummingbirds, you spoke Sylvan, yes?
Oh yeah.
Could you read this? It says similar characters. I was
Oh
wondering
yeah.
if
Let
you
me
could.
take a look.
Plot twist: Hummingbird
Is it
can't read.
Sylvan?
I can
It-
read.
Yes, actually, in this particular case, it is. It speaks of. Hummingbird has a little bit of difficulty. It is an old version of Sylvan, but it speaks of the various elemental realms, not planes as you come to know them, but actual physical realms that are filled with the energy of the various elementals.
Yeah. Hummingbird begins to say in Sylvan to you.
It says something about the various elven realms.
And he says it in Sylvan, and then switches, and it's like, elemental planes. The best way that I could put it. Sylvan is a lot nicer of a language than Common. I'm telling you right now.
I would like to
Sounded-
learn it one day.
I can teach,
Sounded very pretty.
just like how my master. Thank you.
Yeah, it's
I
actually
still can't
probably,
get it to sound like falling leaves.
It's probably the nicest
That's fine.
sound you've ever heard coming out of Hummingbird's mouth at this point.
Oh,
No, I've
What are
heard
you
him say that
talking
he made
about?
And
coffee.
that's not even an insult.
Yeah, that's sweet.
That's not even an insult to Hummingbird. That is just the nicest sound he's ever made that you've heard so far.
Aww. That is a very beautiful language.
thank you. I have yet to find curse words in it. I tried saying curse words to the things that we keep killing easily, but it always comes out as me saying poo-poo head and mean face. Not good curse words.
Perhaps you could make up a curse word.
Try saying fucking Sylvan.
If you'd like
Fuck.
if you'd like a challenge, try cursing in Celestial. It's an art.
That sounds particularly difficult.
It is.
What do they even say?
You can't really do it. You have to sort of speak around it. You can't say
Cursing in
something like,
Draconic is fun.
"Oh, it is."
I feel like they have very prickly language for that, you know. But like,
Yes.
for Celestial, it's like a black bar just come over your mouth. and, like,
I'm actually unable to vocalize the actual curse, so you have to speak
Oh.
around it.
The sound that comes out is just the sensor. tone.
Sensor beep. Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
Celestial's cursing just sounds like an episode of Jerry Springer. Who knew?
Mhm.
Mirabel's going to
It's
keep
why I learned
navigating
under common.
the
Sounds
library and finding books.
sounds something like.
I will assist.
You mother.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
It's just how the
Well done,
language
Ryan.
goes.
Well done,
Yeah.
Ryan. I'm gonna assist Mirabelle looking for books.
All right, so Mirabelle, as you're perusing through, you don't actually pull any books out, but as you look, there are various tongues. None of them seem to be in languages you recognize, though some of them are, again, what you would presume to be Sylvan, given that Hummingbird was able to read the last book. There are some that are in very angular, blocky scripts. And these are just the titles that you can actually read. A lot of them are faded. Some of them are like almost looks like scratches on the side of the book, but you see they make sort of letters shapes, what you would presume would be
Especially if
letters.
they can comprehend languages.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of various different languages. You recognize some as similar to Giant, but you can't make out exactly what the words say.
Guess who speaks giant?
Mirabelle also speaks giant.
Yeah, that's why she recognizes them as
Oh,
being similar.
recognizes it.
Yeah, as being similar to giant, just not actually giant. The similar alphabet though.
I would like to look for some leftover spell tomes, if I could even find any.
Yeah, okay, roll me an investigation check.
Mirabelle
do
would like
so.
to also do that.
Okay, please roll me an investigation check.
I cannot seem to click on my token.
I do have a passive
There you go.
investigation of 20.
Yes.
Investigation.
I do
Should
not
I find
consider
the
a
damn thing?
passive investigation of 20 to be critical though, so you could still fish for the critical on it.
Ah, gotcha.
Yep. Plus you could have rolled higher than 20 anyway.
That is true. She does have
What the
proficiency
hell?
in it.
So, Marifa, you're unable to locate anything that resembles a spell book. Mirabelle, you do locate what seems to be a spell book, but as you are removing it from the shelves, one of those creatures that's remains, or not its remains, but like a splatter of one of the creatures is all over the book. It looks like
I think
they have
she like
likely
opens it and then is like and slams it back immediately.
and as you slam it, it like disintegrates in your hands. It looks like these creatures had enough time in here to probably absorb any spell tomes that were here.
Oh, how unfortunate.
This library has definitely been untended for an extended period of time.
Disappointing.
Indeed.
I never thought I would resent ink so much.
Oh, are we looking at books? Let me give it a try. I give looking at books a try.
All right, roll me a flat d20.
Okay.
Nat 20. Nat 20. I feel
Come
it.
on.
Oh, still
16.
good.
Okay, roll me a flat 20 again. Flat 20 again, please.
19.
My man.
All right, so you recognize the writing on the edge of a book. It is in Sylvan, of course. It is similar to the other one. It is not what you would consider a quote unquote modern version of Sylvan. It's probably a little bit older. And as you look at it, it's a book. It is actually a book of history.
Ooh.
But it is, as you peruse it, you realize it is not direct history. It is more, everything is metaphor, basically. They don't.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen that episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation?
Oh yeah, where they all
Yeah.
use
Armok?
fucking.
Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah. It's not exactly like that, but it's kind of similar, where they're using one set of references to talk about another one about something different. This book is in good enough shape you could probably take it with you if you wanted to
Like,
and study it
Try
over
and-
time.
could I try and just roll a history to see if I like understand any of the references right
You know
now?
what? Yes, you can.
Okay.
In fact, given your background, no, you do not recognize any of them on this spot, on the immediate spot.
I want to have a quick look as well, just so I can use the inspiration die that I haven't used yet.
Yeah, did you find something?
You're going to take a look for books. All right.
Yeah. Investigation?
No, first a flat 20.
Right, just flat 20.
Yeah.
And then also going to roll the d6 with it.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
Hey.
That is enough to find a book that's in good shape. Now, can you please roll me another flat 20?
Oops. Why did it roll 2?
Because it's weird. But you
One.
rolled two
Yeah.
ones, so
It doesn't matter, does it?
this- yeah.
Getting that shit out of the way.
You find a book that is actually written in Celestial.
Oh!
But flipping through it though, it is a recipe book. You appear to have
Well-
found the cooking section.
You know what? I'm gonna take it with me anyways.
Okay.
Do you say that you found a celestial cookbook out loud?
Yes, I do actually.
Since when have celestials eat? Do they need to eat?
I
It doesn't
need
seem
these.
right. Oh, I learned something today.
Like to eat. My god
Huh?
ate.
Come on. Sorry, it's sad baby o'clock with my cat, and it takes some prompting to get him to do the one thing that will make him stop being a sad baby. There we go.
I found a history book. I'm gonna study it for a little bit longer.
That is
Abs-
very exciting.
Can't wait to hear all about it.
Yeah, you're traveling with some people who might actually be interested in such a book.
Ooh,
Shall we press on then?
Yes,
Yes,
this
there
is
may be more books.
in the middle of the library here. There is a large set of stairs going up. As you get to the top here, I'm going to ask a question because this is that section where I said I skipped an encounter. Are you just going to continue pressing on into the dungeon? Not the dungeon, the ruins. Same thing.
I mean, I'm doing. I mean, I don't have any spell slots, but I'm doing okay.
Okay.
I'm all right.
Okay. Can you please arrange yourselves in roughly the order you would march in then?
Let me go first. 'Cause
And then
can
I will
see.
just move your tokens to the next encounter so that we can cut out you moving through a lot of empty space.
I think
Can
this
Mirabelle and I be together in the back line, please?
is...
So kind of like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Do.
So y'all are going to vanish for a minute here. I'm going to do this.
God,
Where have you
You-
taken us?
All right. You
this was a
wander.
cookbook for curses!
You wander through the halls. You find empty rooms, signs of more of those crypt child creatures, but you do not encounter any. You find hallways that have crumbled, stairways that have broken away, arches that have collapsed, and strangely, one path that seems to move clearly through the entirety of the ruins until you eventually emerge in a large open chamber. Let me
Saving.
Is that a
What kind of
coffin?
checkpoint is this?
just roll back a little bit. So
Yeah, can we back up to the coffin? That is just
it's just broken wood. It's not an actual coffin. Yeah.
You're mine.
So this is, as you witness, you may now begin, and as you may or may not be able to see at the far end of the chamber, in front of shattered glass windows, which are backed by stone now, there is this strange green pyramid that pulses with an unearthly green light.
That's concerning.
the green light and energy similar to the remains of the magic that we've been finding throughout the ruins?
Yes, it is a very similar light.
What do you make of it, Mirabelle?
This maybe either the strongest shadow of the magics that used to be here, or this is a source, perhaps?
Let's keep up with what's about us then. I'll step up just a tad bit, I guess.
Could Mirabelle roll Arcana just to don't
Yeah.
know. General vibe of this
Hey.
big old bunch of magic. It's a 16.
Okay, you know what? Give me one quick second to look something up, and I will tell you what you. Heck, I just have to kind of. That's not what I need. I need. Apologies. I have this written down, but I don't know that necessarily this is. It's not that. It's not that. The one that I want to see what it is. No, it's not that. So you're getting the vague sort of pulse of a mix of transmutation and abjuration energy pulsing, some from ahead of you and some from somewhere far, far away.
I wonder if this could be the portal that's all the Sylvan came from.
It's quite possible.
Maybe. You won't know until we get a closer look.
I agree, my friend. Lead the way.
A careful look. I did not see many good things today.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Okay.
Same.
What?
And they're not present on the
I
map.
mean, I did get caught up.
Oh
once,
no.
Mostly because I was not able to put them here. As you step forward into this chamber, let's see if you'll see it up here. Up here, no, I said up here.
Uh-huh.
There are 5 thrones,
Oh.
and at the back of each throne is carved the image of different people, you would assume. One of them is like larger and towering over the other, the chair larger, and almost like a half giant or a larger creature. One of them another one looks like it might be kind of like an elf, but not identical. Another almost like a dwarf, but not quite the same. And the two on the far ends, each of them, the statues have crumbled and are completely unidentifiable.
Hmm.
Yeah, and they're like right here-ish. And this big circle that's up here, they're kind of arrayed around this end of it, looking into the center of it. I just didn't have props to put on the map, and it annoyed me because I couldn't find any thrones.
Can I use a divine sense? I can detect. As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallowed spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of me that is not behind total cover.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Where you currently are, you do not detect anything.
I'm gonna keep it up, but I'm gonna walk forward while I do it. So
Okay. And Marifa, actually, as you get closer, not Marifa, Mirabelle, as you are getting closer to this thing, you feel for the first time, some of the magic energy that has kind of been missing from the air is sort of returning.
Mirabelle would like to start ritual casting Identify.
Okay.
So she kind of huffs a little bit of something from her hands that are cupped around a necklace and kind of eyes roll back as she starts ritual casting.
All right. What's everybody else up to?
I will be just looking around, definitely not thinking that Mirabelle huffing something is totally normal. That is something a normal person does. Not even going to worry about it. But I guess I'm just also scouting about too.
Checking the corners, making sure there's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, do feel free to move about, and just let me know what you're doing.
I'm also gonna lay on hands myself for 5 hit points back.
Okay.
I just can't do
You're
it because
gonna...
the thing is not updated, but so I can't like.
What part is not updated?
On features because it wasn't showing my spell slots either.
Oh, that's odd.
So, I'm just gonna give myself 4 hit points back.
Yep. Okay. Why is it not showing? No, I see that Marifa has moved on the monitor, like my stream view, but I do not see that Marifa has moved on. Can you just move one spot and then move back? Yeah, it's not updating. Okay, so I'm gonna force move you. Oh, just a second. I know why. 1 second. 1 second. I see you running away over there, Hummingbird. The GM just has to refresh. Also, yeah. So yeah, this chamber, I'm actually going to scroll out a little bit so that everybody on the stream can see a little bit better what's going on, is large and fairly empty. And aside from those thrones and this green pyramid structure, is fairly empty. Why? Why is it doing this? There we go. Sorry, I just had to fix that so the stream would update. I think there might be some issues going on with the server.
Mirabelle is vibing so hard with this green pyramid. Like, Moel appears and is like flapping behind her. It's
as you approach the pyramid, you actually have to walk past the thrones. And as you pass the thrones, almost immediately after you step past them, the strength of the magic grows substantially. How long does it take to cast Identify ritually? 10 minutes?
I believe 10 minutes, yes.
Okay. So you still got some more time going on with that.
Excuse me.
Lassie. Would anybody else like to do anything whilst Mirabelle is examining this object?
No, I'm just gonna stand on my guard.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
I'll roll one I'll like to roll investigation or perception just to get a complete lay of the room. Okay. See if I see any shadows shifting.
Give me a quick.
Mirabelle is bluffing.
Give me a perception and then an investigation.
Okay. Eat. Normal. Okay. So 19.
So the room is a good 50 feet high. You can see, because of your dark vision, because your dark vision, you can see right to the roof. It is a high arching ceiling. And by your best guess, you're probably inside the mountains at this point, like inside the mountain that this is backed against.
Mm-hmm.
And for investigation,
that one.
Woo.
Well, fortunately, because of as you're pacing around and your dark vision, there are no actual shadows to you. you're able to see into the darkest corners of the room. This place seems empty, and it seems like it has been for a long time. Along the walls are tattered banners and faded fabrics and tapestries all along the walls. But there also looks to be crumbled religious iconography, or at least that the way it's positioned looks like that's what it would be.
Okay, that's it for me.
And Mirabelle, as the others are doing their thing in the room and watching out, you draw the energy into your identify spell and release it, looking at this object in front of you. You don't know exactly what it is, even casting this spell, but you recognize there is a transportation spell attached to it. And it has not been cast yet. It is still charging and building.
It is incubating a teleportation spell.
That's concerning.
And it should be. As she says those words, in the center of the room, there is a swirl of purplish black energy. It extends up from the ground, and your divine senses start to tingle just as they fade away, as you detect some unholy energy.
Oh!
Should have saved a smite. Should have saved a smite.
And please roll initiative.
Oh boy.
That's a really cool character model, though.
Dude.
Yeah. Q torn from the heavens.
All right, I was gonna say, Hummingbird, give us another one.
Save us, Marifa.
Oh god. Oh god. I don't have any spell slots, dude.
Where is Marifa on the map? Oh, you're behind it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right behind him.
Okay.
Right behind him.
Yep.
He's telling me I'm first in initiative.
Yes,
okay.
you are. It is
am I
all
in
yours,
his
Marifa.
range? Because I can't see behind him.
You are not.
Okay, so we're just gonna mosey on behind the big guy.
Just like, there's a thing.
And I will let me check the initiative order.
He is next up in the order.
Okay. I'm gonna vicious mockery and say, creature from the darkness, you will not succeed this day. And I cast vicious mockery on him. DC 14 wisdom save, please.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, roll me damage. Let me just set this up so I can keep track of the HP properly.
He takes 3 psychic.
Let me just double check. Okay.
And disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
All right. That's fine. All right. I guess I should click. Was that your turn?
No, I will also give a look to Rowan, point at her, and say, may your sword strike true. You are inspired.
Woo! I'll give you a little salute with it.
All right. It is its turn. And it makes this roar, but you do not hear the roar. You feel it in your head. And this wave of like malaise overtakes you. and it
Hmm.
flies a little closer. Should. Oh, 1 second. Why isn't it? It didn't do its thing.
Hey, buddy.
We can be friends. Like your tail.
1 second. There we go. Had to make sure it was turning properly, and its tail whips around, smacking at Rowan. That's a miss, however.
That is a miss.
It makes a noise that is... It's not even a noise. It is a feeling in your head of absolute anger. Now, I would ask you, however, to...
Uh-oh.
Rowan, as your turn begins,
Uh-oh.
make me a
Yes?
Constitution save.
Constitution save.
Yes. Okay.
Hey.
Let's
Alright.
go.
Eat your
You-
fucking dice,
yeah.
Ryan.
You
Eat
pass
your
it.
dice.
You pass it. It
I hope
is.
I pass it.
It is your turn to act.
Okay, well, I'm going to stab it with my sword.
All right, go ahead.
22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Do it.
9 piercing damage.
Let me just double check. Okay. All right.
Let me just make sure that that is all I can do.
Conveniently, you've all used all your spell slots, basically.
I have.
Mirabelle has one.
I got you, Mirabelle. Got you.
All right.
Okay, I think that's my turn for now.
Okay. Mirabelle, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I would love to.
Double check the.
That's a nat one.
Ooh.
All right. So, there's what happens. So, let's see. Roll 1d6 plus 1. You take 4 points of necrotic damage as this wave of just sickness and unease overtakes you.
That'll get you.
Excuse me.
And then once you've done that, it is your turn. It was a little bit more than 4 damage, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you were at... Yeah, it should be have a
I was
couple
at
more.
9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
5.
There you go. And then it's your go.
Mirabelle is going to kind of step up right behind Hummingbird, and you feel like a little sigil be drawn on your arm, and she is going to cast... Well, actually, first, this thing. Devil, demon... Are we getting that vibe?
That is definitely what Rowan felt before her divine senses vanished.
Was it fiend or infernal though?
Fiend.
Fiendish. Demon.
Fiend
Well, like not a
is
devil.
Fiend is
I
on the
guess.
list. Fiend
Yeah.
is on the list.
Yeah.
Is going to cast protection against good and evil and good on Hummingbird, and is then going to step the fuck back. So I can go 20
Wonderful.
feet
Wonderful.
back. Good back here.
Yes, and as you step that last step away, you feel that presence in your mind, that unease vanish.
It is better out here.
Notice.
Come on out, the water's very bad.
Hummingbird, it is your turn, and please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
You got this, buddy. You got this.
That is a
Get
pass.
fucked.
You fight off the effects of whatever this is that is pressing down on you, and it is your turn to do as you
Alright.
wish.
So, do I have to be standing completely, like, opposite of,
If you're looking to get the thing, the advantage,
Blank.
it would have to be, you'd have to be here.
Oh, but because I have protection against good and evil, I can just kind of do some shit, can't I? I'm going to reckless attack it.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
That's what I'm
It's
talking
going
about.
Hell yeah.
All right, so yeah, just one.
Oh,
wow,
please
there
crit.
you go.
Please crit. Come on. Come on. You can do it.
Ah,
Oh.
Daddy. Oh.
All right, that's a hit.
and then I'm gonna do the
Oh,
best fortune,
shit.
God
and then I'm
damn.
and then I'm gonna go into a rage as I find that this thing needs to die now.
All right. You,
Again, it's just like bloody mist just kind of seems to explode out of his face.
okay. All right. Marifa, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fine. Normal. That's 5.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oof.
The pressure the wave of unease and just general malaise overtakes you, and you take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Oh boy. Oh, I don't know what I just clicked on.
Oh,
Because it doesn't show my health.
yes,
What did I
that
do?
is that up there. You click on your character, hover over that. Oh, it doesn't work on this one because it's not damage. So you have to do it from your character sheet, I think.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see if I can figure out a way to do it from the other. Should be a way, but okay,
It is way better out here.
Don't worry, on my way. Oh, but it's still my turn, yeah?
Yes, yeah. Oh yeah, that's just
Okay.
that is at the start of your turn. You have to make a saving throw if
Yeah,
you're
we're
within
gonna
range of its
come-
aura.
We're gonna come right out here.
Yeah, and as you take that last step away, you feel that unease on your mind lifting, though the damage is already done for the moment.
Understood. So I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay. Take
No,
the
it's
shot.
way more valuable to I'm gonna go ahead and get that wisdom saving throw again.
Okay. It passes.
That's just meets.
Yeah.
Nothing happens, and I inspire Maribel.
Okay.
Thank
And that
you.
should be your last inspiration.
It is.
You might want to inspire someone else. I'm mostly saving throws and not.
Oh, when
shooting.
you make magical inspiration increases your damage. If you want to use
Oh.
inspiration on magical damage.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's
fuck
from
yes.
Tasha's the update, isn't it, as well?
Thank you, Tasha.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tasha.
Queen of power creep.
Thanks, Tosha.
Yep. Don't worry. I get some stuff to play with out of there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's it for me, boss.
All right. That makes it the Will of the Last King's turn again. Okay, let's see.
It's a
Even.
3.
Even odds. All right,
It's a 3.
It's a 3.
tries
Whatever
to
it does.
attack Big Dude again. Would get advantage, but also has disadvantage from the protection.
But he's gonna get a 3.
Yeah, for
Gonna get a
protection.
3.
You're gonna give him a 3.
Yeah, Mirabelle sees
So
the way that it
he's
goes,
gonna roll a
and
3.
it's,
He's gonna
he
roll a
misses.
3. Let's see. Yep, that's a miss. That is a miss. It swings. It flicks its tail, but it can't seem to penetrate the whatever it is that is surrounding Hummingbird at this moment in time.
It just looks like a cloud of red mist.
Yeah.
As
Well, there's
Hummingbird
also some
Proceeds
sort
to get
of
swoller and swoller.
some sort of energy, like magical, swirling around him as well.
Can I ask what the portent looks like, please?
It's. I don't
Oh,
really
yeah,
think the
Mirabelle.
portent has an appearance. It's just you see something happening, like you foresaw this happening, essentially.
Yeah.
And this is the moment you saw before, and it's finally
Yeah.
making sense.
You see Mirabelle kind of just narrow her eyes and just go, "Oh, now." Mm.
Neat.
Ah, handy.
Shakes a little small huff out of her necklace.
Oh, yeah, that's a reward.
Sometimes you just
Alright.
gotta get some ethylene
Yeah.
into just right up in there.
All right, Rowan. It is the beginning of your turn. Please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. It's your turn.
God damn.
I'm gonna stab him again.
This
Okay.
is the crit session.
Seriously.
13. Actually, I'm gonna add my inspiration die to that.
All right, that's probably a good idea.
1d6. 14.
Oh.
That is just barely a hit.
Hey, it's a hit. It's a hit.
Let's go
13
inspiration.
damage.
Ugh.
That's max on the die. Dear God.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
as high as I could have
a-
rolled.
That is a solid hit. Your almost holy powers have struck home. Mirabelle.
the-
I would like to toll the dead, please.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Make him.
All right.
Make all-
Roll me damage.
Here comes. Here comes.
That will be
All
5, and then I'll add my die of bardic inspiration, so 9.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hummingbird, please roll me. Sorry. Here, Mirabelle. Was there anything else you wanted to do?
No, that is it.
Okay. Hummingbird, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Bring it home, big guy.
Let me.
That's a pass, and go ahead. Roll your attack. That's
Reckless
right.
attack.
Whatever. Do your or whatever you're doing.
Reckless attack.
Okay. It's a good
Short
thing.
crit.
That's a miss.
7. Yeah, fuck you.
Damn it.
That.
I hate you.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Hummingbird? Anywhere you would like to move? Or...
I say in broken Sylvan, I will make a fine rug out of your corpse.
Okay.
Sounds very bearish. Sounds like bearish fucked up Sylvan.
He would make a lit ass rug though.
Marifa.
Wood.
All right.
You are outside of its the range, so yeah. So please do your turn. That is a miss.
What the fuck?
I'm back.
That is a miss.
We
That's
missed
it for
twice.
me.
Oof.
Okay. All right.
Oh wait. Oh, whatever.
It is the Will's turn. I know you even yeah. Okay. So it is Will's turn. It is going to attack. Let's see who it attacks. It's going to try to attack Rowan. Are we making use of that 10?
Yes, it is going to be a 10.
Okay.
Convenient.
Conveniently, because that makes it miss for sure.
Yes, it was planned.
And
All according to plan.
okay.
According to Kate Cocker.
Rowan, it's your turn. Please roll me a Constitution save.
Okay. Going 3 for 3? Not quite.
All right. So you take 2 points of necrotic damage.
Which is 1 point of
Which is
necrotic
one
damage
because
because
you are resistant to it.
I resist. Oh, I don't want to take a rest. I resist necrotic.
I mean, I'm sure you'd love to take a rest, but you can't right now.
Yeah,
The
I would
end-
love a rest.
What is that phrase from Skyrim? You can't rest
can't
when
sleep.
they're
Well,
Yeah.
when there are enemies nearby, yeah. So instead, I'm going to say, nice try. And I'm going to stab it.
That's a hit. Please roll damage.
11.
All right. And as you stab it, its corpse like you stab through it, and there's this scream. It is like a psychic scream in your heads. And you remember Endgame, not Endgame, Infinity War, the end of it.
Nope. Never watched it.
Yeah, where they slowly disappear into like
Oh,
ash.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is what happens
I'm not feeling so good,
to
intruders.
its body, and it disappears into back wherever it came from.
Oh,
Ever seen that scene
imagine
of
I
Spider-Man
thrusted with such energy, I actually stumbled forward a little bit.
3?
That is
Seen that.
the creature is defeated.
Good riddance.
Did it
everyone
seem
alright?
like
The energy coming off of the pyramid has not vanished.
did it appear that like the pyramid was like the catalyst for that portal that opened, or
No,
was it like a
it
defense
was
mechanism?
it. If you had to make a guess, it was more likely a defense mechanism than anything else.
Ah. Hmm. Mirabelle is bleeding pretty badly, but she wears red, so it's fine.
And as the adrenaline wears away from the combat, a portal of a different sort appears before the pyramid, and a being steps forth from it.
I'm gonna run and again interpose myself between it and my squishies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
More in front of Mirabelle because she looks like she's not doing so hot.
Why have you come to my home?
Who are you?
I am the keeper of this place, the last guardian, the last steward of the Shattered Kings. And you have entered their court. Now, why have you come?
Quick thought.
Hmm?
If you're the keeper of this place is should have been doing a bang up job doing it. This place is gone to shit.
Ill kept. I hate to inform you. There's
This
some sort of infestation.
is not what I keep. This is where the descendants of the Shattered Kings helped to protect, but they have not come in some time. And you are not they.
Guardians
Oh.
of this portal?
Hmm?
Do they guard the portal that you are standing in front of?
They come, they provide energy, and they sustain the prison. Why are you here?
To investigate this place. It's a ruin now. There's nobody here. Except for creatures that barely resemble things that they probably once were. Whatever purpose you may have is possibly deeply archaic and unknown to whatever people have come here, mainly us. Whatever descendants have still exist have probably forgotten their charge, or they probably don't care, seeing as this place has been dilapidated for quite some time.
It seems much has changed in this world since the old gods retreated and the new rose.
Who are you imprisoning? You said this was a prison.
A smile crosses his face. If you wish to see, and he gestures at the pyramid, touch it, and he vanishes in a flash of emerald light.
So we don't trust that guy, right?
No, it's just one.
Immediately goes to touch it.
Don't
I'm
you?
right behind
Oh,
her.
I want
No,
to
I'm
touch
gonna-
that shit.
Okay,
I want
one-
to touch that shit. Yeah.
One
No, I
second.
just wanted to say, as Mirabelle crossed Rowan, Rowan reached out to grab her wrist and dropped 5 points of lay on hands into her.
Aw, thank you.
Okay, so this is the order you're all in. All right.
Mirabelle looks a
Okay.
lot less fucked up.
I have
You
3 points
vanish.
of healing left.
And there's a sickening, twisting feeling in your stomach for a moment as you translocate through space. And you
Oh my
find
God.
yourself somewhere different. A pyramid similar to the one you touched lies behind you now. And before you is a set of stairs. These are perhaps closer to what you would have considered to be the proper size for giants. The being floats ahead of you and slowly floats up the stairs and makes his way down the long corridor ahead of you.
Give chase.
At the end of the hall lie another pair of stairs, and you see a sickening purple pulsating light at the end of the hall.
I'm gonna use another divine sense.
The feeling you get from this thing is overpowering. Like it is migraine inducing.
Mm.
This is what I stand guard over.
So I can keep it up to date. But what am I feeling? Fiendish?
You are not able to tell exactly what
Oh,
it is.
it's just something. Okay.
It is something overpowering.
It's just something, huh?
Yes.
All right.
And as you step into this chamber, you're able to see there are 5 crystals around the edge of the room. There's a 5th, much larger one back here that is not on the map. They are dull and lifeless, and each of them bears above them the shape that you saw on the thrones above. Very similar, except for
Oh.
again the 2 collapsed and crashed.
Same 2 collapsed.
Yes.
Oh,
The being looks up at the crystal, this thing in which you can see this dark form inside. I stand guard, but the prison weakens. The descendants have not come in. And he looks up to the sky, to the ceiling. And as you look up, you cannot see how far this chamber goes above you. It has been many centuries. The prison has been powered so far by draining from the land around us.
Who's it
But-
that you got, though?
You know the tales of the kingdom of the giants. In the final days, the people were rising against the last king. He made a pact to maintain his power. And he began to change. When the time came, the people sealed him away in this crystal so that he could not complete the change. For if he would, a new being of terrific, terrible power would be born into this world.
Do fallen ones. And she nods to the two crystals that have been kind of destroyed and messed with.
I know not their fate, for I may not leave this place. I know only that if the descendants do not sit upon their thrones, soon the prison will fail.
And then what?
And then it will be unleashed.
Hmm.
So you have run the prison on draining the world around you. Could we move the prison? You were sitting on top of one of the biggest teleportation devices I've ever seen.
That is merely the only way into the prison. The amount of power to move this would be, well, cataclysmic.
Could we collapse the way out?
Sorry?
Or could we collapse the way out? Or would it not matter?
I doubt it would matter. Could you contain a god with me, a rock?
Hmm.
No, could not.
I don't know. Rock's pretty handy.
Trust me on this one.
Hurts.
Rocks are quite
Not a
handy,
really
though.
big rock. There.
And who are you
Ooh.
to have stood guard for so long?
I am the appointed one, the steward of the Shattered Kings, the keeper of the law. And in their time that they come here, their servant. But, as I said, they have not come in many years.
Damn, that's rough. Yeah. Oof. What if I could to know where the descendants are? Even who the fuck they are. Uh, team. What the fuck do we do about this?
No. we
This
could
is
put
way
it
more
down
than
as
we signed up
assignment.
for. First of all, we
By
asked for more
contract,
money.
I'm getting paid. Yes, I'm getting paid 50 gold for this, and I feel like this is more of like a bigger thing than that. Like, I don't even think I should worry about money at this point. I think it's more of like, God. Oh, God. And I point at the crystal.
Well done, my friend.
I say, thank you. I say to this guy, would you know where the descendants are? You have like a GPS?
He closes his eyes and once again looks up towards the ceiling. It need be only someone who carries the blood of the Shattered Kings, their line to give energy to the throne. Once the Shattered Kings ruled here in the north, surely the remains of their kingdoms must be here somewhere.
And you said that the Shattered Kings, or the kings before, were like around when the new gods came? Like before the new gods?
The line of the Shattered Kings continued for what you would call millennium. And disrupted. They ceased to come when the new gods rose.
I kind of get my fingers together, cross and uncross them, look at Mirabelle, and I say how long do you think that was ago?
Mirabelle has just kind of been...
732 years ago.
Yeah, thank you. Mirabelle is kind of just stalking around the room, just peering at everything. She's kind of holding on to her necklace and muttering to herself, and just kind of without looking, 732 years ago.
Quite a while ago. Ugh,
And
long enough for a lineage to
Mirabelle,
die.
as you are passing around the room, as you stop in front of each crystal, you see vague flashes of faces in your minds. And as you look to the prison crystal in the center of the room, you see fire raining from the sky and a dark, terrible shape rising from the mountains.
Gatekeeper, I wonder if you'd let me foresee another god's death,
There is no answer to your call.
She nods and just kind of keeps examining everything.
I'm gonna ask something.
Mhm.
Do I remember anything about who's in this crystal? Just a glimpse of a memory?
Roll me.
What?
Just flat
Story.
intelligence.
Yeah, I got you. $17.
Yeah.
A memory comes to you. Not so much a memory, but a memory of a name. The Sower of Chaos. And the specifics elude you, but you can remember only a terrible promise. And then the being disappeared entirely.
I say out loud, I remember a story of a promise, and you said Sower of Chaos?
Yes.
And a Sower of Chaos. It's hardly even a memory. It's literally like a story. Just an anecdote on the wind. Deepa, do you know? Could you speculate even if those bloodlines still even exist? Or how we could track them down?
3 for sure remain. The other 2 I know not of what has become of them, only that their connection severed. The 3, at least, could be tracked. It would, at the very least, if someone from the line sat the thrones, would preserve the prison for time to come.
And then the prison will stop drawing energy from our world. And destroying the land.
As long as the thrones are sat, yes, for a time until all 5 are reseated.
Fine. I fold my bow back up, put it on my back, straighten my clothing, and just put my hands in my pockets and start walking toward the entrance and say, look back at everyone and say, well, I'm going to find them. I'm also
very
getting
well.
more. I'm also getting more money from that than the one that hired us because this is worth way more than
I don't
50 bloody gold pieces.
I don't disagree with that, but we can't very well kidnap 3 people and force them to come here. Can we?
We can't kidnap
Force,
them,
you can
possibly.
Kinda do anything.
No.
Strew of bears.
Hummingbird, no. That's not. No.
No,
People
we just.
seek out their destiny every day. I'm sure destiny being brought to their doorstep would be a bit of a relief.
It's possible.
I
Or
hope
they'll
you're
reject
right.
it. Either way, can't very well let this thing destroy our world.
You're right, we have to try. Alright, and I'll look at the keeper. And I'll say, I don't suppose you have anywhere to start looking.
All I need is a name.
I do not have a name of a person, but the name of a people. And he
Start,
points
start.
to one of the broken statues, or the ones that do not have a statue standing behind it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The Wayland.
Waylon.
And can each of you roll me a history roll?
History. 17.
All right.
Wow.
Okay. Hummingbird, Mirabelle, Rowan. You know the name. The Wayland are a group of druidic peoples from the north that for the longest time have troubled the kingdom of Reisenhof, have harried their borders, claiming the lands there once belonged to them, and that they have been stolen from them. And that they need to be reinstated as the guardians of this land, of that land. It is some distance from here.
That's a trip, but we could do it. We'll be safe. But it's as you said, we have to try.
Okay.
Come along then. We have some druids to find.
And as you go to move, the keeper rises a bit. The ruins above, they are not much, but they can serve as a point to rally around, at the least. I would see them restored if you are capable.
Now there's a fun idea.
About that, we are sort of on a expedition. Honestly, this is a good thing. They can learn about it if you're okay with the ruins being somewhat populated.
As long as they are protecting.
I'm sure Bach has nothing but the best intentions.
I am concerned about people on expedition wandering their way in here. Because if that thing that we fought apparently might have been stopping us from getting to the pyramid, others may have a bit more trouble dealing with it.
I do not believe the creature will be a concern to others now. It was an ancient being that has, I believe, had much of its power drained away, and it will be much time before it is capable of reforming. As for ensuring that others do not wander down here, I will cloud the pyramid from their view. They will not be able to travel it as you have.
Correct.
Aye. That's all I care about.
Let us go find the Waylands. Is there anything else you can tell us or help us with along the way?
I will attempt to search for the others in my own way.
Is there a way we can call you when we're afield, or will we have to come back here every time?
Do you want a link pearl? Is that what you're fishing for?
Yeah.
Pray
Figured I'd ask.
return to the court
Pray
of
return.
Shattered Kings.
Stick an eighth right up there and we'll talk, bitch.
Hummingbird pulls out his Motorola Razor and is like, "Yeah, can I get these digits?"
I can remember. Do you have a long distance plan?
He reaches into his robe, and there's a swirl of magical energy, and a smaller version of the pyramid appears in his hand. If you concentrate on this, you will be able to return psychically to this point so that we may speak further. I will see what I can do to aid your journey in the future. But at the moment, this is the best I can do. As the prison's energy wanes, so too does my own.
I see. Do we have a party inventory that I can add magical pyramid to?
I will create one for you.
Thank you.
There you go. In the journal, you should now have a party inventory that you all have access to and can edit.
Ew.
Delightful.
How do I spell words? There we go.
What? Spelling?
That's what Grammarly's for.
What is this, school?
All right. right, let's go find some druids.
That'll be tons of fun, I'm sure.
Perhaps we
Yeah.
could sleep first.
I could
you
use a
want to
bit of a rest.
Do you want to sleep here, though?
I'm sort of used to sleeping near incredibly threatening magical items, so it's whatever.
I just don't want the keeper watching over me while I sleep. Not my thing.
So, this is, I think, where we'll wrap up for today.
Okay.
We will resume next time, but next time you will begin with a fresh long rest.
Okay.
I assume you will
okay.
find somewhere to
forward
rest
to it.
and possibly get the others to come to the ruins.
I figure
Or
if we don't
explain
rest
things.
here, we'll rest immediately outside. So.
Yeah.
For sure.
So yes, we will pick up here next time. So let us
let me
cut
just-
back.
Let me
to-
take a rest so I don't forget.
Yep. Please hit your do the thing to take a long rest.
Exciting. I have spells. I have smite. I feel powerful.
So now I actually get I get to add another thing to the table.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I actually would like to rearrange all you folks over here. That's not what? Rowan,
Hi.
Rowan, you're drunk.
Yes. Yep.
Rowan, y'all drunk.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, if you to take a long rest, just click on your icon. It's under utility. You can click long rest. So
That's me. I'm drunk.
that was meant to be a little bit longer, but I managed to be able to put a little bit more on the exposition to fill us out a little bit at the end, because you were not supposed to breeze through the first 3 encounters.
Oh no, we stomped them.
Yeah,
That was
you
great.
yeah, you totally just stomped all over them.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Yeah.
such a good morale boost. I felt so
Was.
capable.
I mean, running on E
True.
with spell slots, man.
yeah.
It's true.
And then that presence of that protection from evil actually probably helped you a little bit in that encounter.
You
I'm
think?
not gonna lie. That was
Got it.
probably
The clutchest move ever,
Yeah.
and thank you for doing it.
good use of that last spell slot.
Yeah.
Thank you. Gotta
Very good use of
mitigate
it.
that reckless attack.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm so glad I took healing word instead of cure wounds. God damn.
Yeah.
Well, if I'd figured out a minute earlier that I didn't have to use lay on hands in chunks of 5, that I could just kind of here's one, here's one, here's one. But I'm stupid, so
How dare you? You're amazing.
I'm stupid. And I don't play paladins very much.
All right. So,
Yeah.
shall we get wrapped up here? And
Yeah.
okay. Do y'all have anything to plug?
Well, I have a question before we go because I don't
Yeah.
want to be blindsided like I was this week.
Yeah.
Did we make it to level 3? Because I did not know
Not
we were
this
level
time,
2. Okay, I
Not
didn't know
this
we
time,
were
no.
level 2 until like fucking yesterday.
Yes.
Level 1 is awful.
Luckily, level 2 is very easy to do for most classes, and it was mostly just spell selections for a couple of you. Actually, most of you. Next time will be the slightly larger decisions. A couple you'll have to make your decisions on subclasses. Because one of you already has, and I don't know about the other 2 of you for sure yet.
I have a few ideas. I do want to talk to you before I make my choice, though,
Okay.
about backstory stuff.
I am always here to do
Alright.
that.
I might hit you tomorrow because I don't work tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's a whole lot to talk about. Hopefully we'll be back next week with Lancer. We took the last week off because a couple of us were away or not feeling so great, so just kind of took a week off. Hoping to get back next week. Y'all got a dig site to go investigate.
and more civilians to kill.
God, I hope
Jesus.
not.
Well, there are no civilians around the dig site. I will tell you that. So you're good here.
Oh, darn it.
Like I said, I will be actually playing in a game. I don't know if I'm allowed to officially say that I'm playing in it yet because I
Jeez.
don't think it's actually been announced, but it will be a superhero game. So,
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
yeah.
that's exciting.
Yeah, I don't know that if it has officially been announced when it's running yet. So
Can you
we'll
at least
see.
tell us what system you're using?
Hero.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Which
exciting.
also used to be Champions, I think it was called at one point. And now Champions is like the setting and Hero is the system now or something like that. Yeah, so it'll be fun. I will talk more about that, I guess, when I actually confirm that I'm able to talk about it. I don't even know if I was able to say that much already. But anyway, does anybody else have anything they need to announce? Are we just going to sign off here or?
You know, as always, support Seek Money Academy, myself, Tex and Ray are in that, and it's a lot of fun. We are off this week, but please feel free to get caught up, watch all the episodes on YouTube or at Neo Soul God on Twitch. Go support the Bombarders who make our soundtrack, and are working on Volume 2 and have released their second album this past Friday. So,
Ooh.
Yeah.
like, it's hype. So, yeah, that's it for me though, Chief.
All right. Anybody else got anything?
Nope.
No, not today. All right.
Nope.
Thank you very much to everybody who came in to watch. If you liked what you see, oh my God. If you liked what you saw, please throw us a follow. We are here every weekend, every Sunday, streaming some game or another, whether it's D&D or Lancer. We alternate back and forth on different weekends. You can catch us on Twitter and Instagram. Those are down below my little flashy head here. The link, the user accounts on those. And this will be up on YouTube in a couple days, as soon as I take the time to do some quick editing. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. So thank you very much for stopping in. I hope to see everybody next time. Hopefully for Lancer next week. If not, in 2 weeks for more Court of the Shattered Kings, where we'll pick up from whatever just kind of happened. And I hope you have a great day. And yeah, we shall see you
Bye.
around.